Hey, y'all. I just realized my lights were wonky. How's everybody doing tonight? I know, I squirrel out every time I start noticing things. Y'all, welcome in. I'm Shonda with from Dusty Beauty Designs. I'm honored you're here. Say hey when you hop on. If you see that live button somewhere up in there, please make sure to tell me where you're watching from in the comments. Tell me you're new or not. Say hey, if you're old. I meant to say that on purpose because I'm old. Y'all, we are going to do a cute project tonight. So if you would like the supplies that I'm using, you want to grab them because they are all on sale, okay? We are having some amazing sales right now with Chalk Couture. We're doing 12 days of Christmas. Today is our ink sale. Today is the 8th day of Christmas. And our ink is, let me go over there because y'all know I'll be telling y'all some craziness, okay? Y'all, please make sure to, if you don't mind, dust this out. That just means to spread it amongst your family, friends, and your enemies. I like them too. And make sure to hit the heart button. So today, our ink is 25% off, y'all. 25% off. And we also have our $5 flat shipping for our over $50 purchases. So y'all keep that in mind. And then all the other days prior to today, like yesterday, we're doing an amazing deal for our club members. Okay, if you've never been a club member, make sure to go check that out because we're having a deal for that. You're getting that for a deal. Also, our perks membership, you can go join on that for $1. Y'all, it's ridiculous. Okay, we also, it's 30% off new club members. So just so you know, subscription. Also, y'all, we have like mystery bundles. Those are my favorite. If y'all like a mystery bundle, let me know. Let me know because I do too. I like a good mystery. Y'all, let me go and share this out on my channel. If you want to be a part of that channel, it's free. It's just a notification channel. You just do !notify all together in the comments and you'll get it. You'll get it. Let me do that now. And hold on, I'll be back to say hey to y'all. I'll say hey. I'm from Georgia, y'all, if you couldn't tell. And if I'm screaming at you, I apologize. I have double ear infections. So they're hurting, throbbing, and I can't hear. So there's all that. There's all of that. Y'all, tonight's comment to get supplies is holiday. Holiday for your supplies. Holiday. Okay, let me go do this. Shonda, focus, girl. Y'all, I'm on cold medicine. Okay? Cold medicine. Tylenol Sinus, to be exact. Tylenol Sinus Max, to be exact, and some antibiotics. Y'all, I don't love this time of the year. I seem to, get that winter cold or whatever. So, anyway, join me now for a cute Santa sweatshirt project. So we're going to do this really cute Santa sweatshirt. I think it's so cute. Y'all, the thumbnails they give me. Oh, y'all, one of my t-shirts from Lowe's. Remember I was telling y'all that they had those? The, what is it? Lampoon's Christmas, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, or whatever it is, Christmas Vacation. This is one of them. It's so cute, so cute. I love it. So, y'all, we, okay. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, Antoinette. Hey, Sally. Girl, I'm well. Just this mess. This head cold mess. It's annoying. I'm telling you, it's annoying. It's so annoying. Okay, so, y'all, let's get busy. I bought this really super cute. Hey, Pam. I'm good. How are you, friend? Hey, Sandy. Hey, y'all. I need to let everybody get in here now that I finally shared it out in my channel. Y'all, the channel really is a great place because sometimes Facebook doesn't, the notifications start dropping for some reason. My favorite creators, sometimes I don't even see they're on or I don't see their posts, so I'll have to go back in. I will unfollow them, refollow them, and then go in and set my, I think it's called I can't remember what it's called, something. You set it to high so that I get all the notifications. And you can actually set it that way, whatever you want to do, high, whatever. I, Sally, girl, thank you, girl. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Kathy. Cindy Pierce, how are you doing? Y'all, hold on a second. Let me, hold please. Let me just, wipe my nose. And we'll have to just keep doing that the whole time. Sorry. Y'all, I was at I had to go and run a few errands after I got off work today. And, I go to the one place and it was fine. I really didn't have to interact a lot. It was the UPS. You kind of do your own thing. You scan the thing in and you could put your stuff in the box, but I like to hand it to them because they don't have to walk so far to get it. You know what I mean? Anyway, I leave there and I go to another store and I ran in for Tyler some few things. And it's like it's Tractor Supply, which is where I got this. Hey, Judy. And y'all was checking out. Now listen, all I had on was eyeliner and lip gloss because I was like, well, let me try to look a little bit alive because, I'm feeling like poo-poo. And so I'm checking out and I'm standing there and I got these little 3 pieces and, she goes, ma'am, I guess it was my turn to go. She goes, ma'am, you don't look like you feel good. I said, and I kind of laughed because I'm goofy like that. And I said, well, what makes you say that? And she said, you look sick through your eyes. I was like, girl, you Southern. I mean, we Southern. When we say, girl, you look sick in your eyes. That's what she said. I'm sorry. She said, you look sick in your eyes. I've heard people say you look sick through your eyes, but she said, you look sick in your eyes. And I was like, well, y'all, we got no sense sometimes down here. We got no sense, we ain't got no sense. Oh no, Marcel. Many prayers, my friend. I hope you get to better. Hope you get to feeling better. I have never had strep throat in my life. The vid, I assumed that I had it. I never tested because I didn't need to. My husband tested positive. So because where he worked, if he had anything during that whole crazy period, they would test him. And so he would have it. And then like a week or so later, if I start coming down with the symptoms, I mean, you know what I mean? Like 9 times out of 10, that's what it was. So, I'm sure I had it a couple of times, but nothing that was crazy. But yeah. Cindy, you've heard that? Girl, you look sick in your eyes. I was like, oh Lord, I'm out here looking sick in the eyes. But yeah, it's not fun. Oh, Sally, listen, I know. So here's what's funny. You do look peaking in your eyes. You know what I mean? Like, I think that was one of the things I learned in nursing school was, you have to assess, assessments, everything, and looking at people from head to toe and all the stuff. And so your eyes say a lot. They really do. Your skin and your eyes, which, I'm a little dehydrated. And your eyes say a lot. They do, your skin, complexion, and the way it is. Anyway, it really does mean something. And so I know that my eyes are looking a little wild right now because that Tylenol, that cold medicine, which is just sinus medicine. It don't have the other stuff in it, But, right, Darlene, that's so factual. Y'all, this is our sticky ink mat. Love these. It comes with this sheet over it. Now, the one that I put in the link, again, the word to get all of that information is holiday. Okay, you just type holiday in the comments and you'll get that over in your messenger. Okay, remember, if you've never opened a message from me or received a message from me, retrieved a message really, make sure to do that first one, and then you'll continue to get them. As long as you allow that first one, then you'll continue to get them. But if you type that in, you're going to get a whole message from me about this, and there'll be a cart link in there for everything that I'm using. You can add to or take away in that cart. For instance, I'm using this green sweatshirt. We're going to use this ink mat, and the one that I put in there is the 9x12. This one is actually the double. I think it's like 17x22 or something. It's double this size. I cut mine in half because we didn't have the 9x12 back then, so I just cut mine in half, but it's about the same size. So anyhow, this is amazing to not only hold your fabric tight, okay? I like to say taut to sound smart. It also keeps the ink from bleeding through to the other side, okay? So you just stick that in there like so. Now with this sweatshirt, it's real thick, so I'm gonna have a lot of fuzz on this thing, and all I'm gonna do to clean it up is I'm gonna very gently, this poor little disinfectant wipe I bought from Sam's, they had leaked on each other. Y'all, looks horrible, but anyway, I just use a disinfectant wipe, antibacterial wipe, and lightly wipe over that very gently. It pulls off all that fuzz and then any ink that may have gotten on it. So, oh gosh, Kelly, I'm sorry. Hey, Sandy. Well, thank you, friend. Right, Kim? I think that was just something they said. You look sick in the eyes. We always said sick in the eyes, because we ain't got no sense. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Hey, Gina, how are you, friend? Like I said, I try to put on some makeup to try to look alive. And then I threw my hair up because the hair is wild right now. It's wild. Anyway, all right. So we're going to use white ink. I'm just using white tonight, y'all. And that's why I said you may not want to use white on your project that you do with this. But right now is the time to get the ink. Our ink is our Chalkology ink is a permanent ink. When you put it on here, dry it, and heat set it, it's permanent. You're going to wash it 50 million times, and it's going to be great. I love our ink. It is so amazing, and I love to be able to use it for the holidays. So I will say that our shipping is really good right now, and I would dare say if you ordered tonight or tomorrow, you're going to get it before Christmas and have time to do any kind of last minute gifts, or if you want to do, what am I thinking? PJs for the family. This would be a great one to do. Hey, Angela. No, you're not going to wash it with a sweater. Did I say that? No. What? Did I say that? Listen, y'all, there's no telling what I'll say tonight. Okay, remember. I'm not quite right. But no, I'm going to let it dry. Like what I'm going to do tonight, just FYI, I've done this before. If I have a project that I'm doing live that doesn't dry very well, this is a very nice, thick sweatshirt. I love it because it has the little pleats on the sleeves, y'all. It's kind of old school. It took me old school. It took me back to the day, back in the 80s. But it is a thick sweatshirt, okay? So I'm going to let this dry overnight with that ink mat in there. And then I'm going to take the ink mat out tomorrow, and I'm going to heat set this. That means I'm going to use my Cricut press. I'm going to put it on 305 for 30 seconds on this side. I'm going to use a piece of parchment paper, okay? Heat set it 30 seconds on this side. I'm going to turn it wrong side out. I'm going to use the parchment paper again, especially on this because of that fleece in there. And I'm going to heat set it one more time on the other side, 30 seconds at 305. You can also use a regular iron, okay, on the high heat setting, a cotton or a linen for 3 to 4 minutes, okay? So you would just use it 3 to 4 minutes. Put your parchment paper down again on your dry ink without your ink mat, and just, iron over it. So, all right, here we go. So this one is super cute, y'all. Again, this is the one we're going to use tonight. It's called Vintage Santa. If you remember, let me grab it. I forgot to show y'all. If you wanted to grab this, you could. We definitely have some still available. I love this. This fits our 9x9. These are our new 9x9 transfers, but it fits our 9x9 chubby. If you remember, I did this on live. Super cute. I loved it. So fun to do and so easy. So it's kind of like an outline, kind of etching. But also I wanted to show you this one just in case you wanted a different pattern. We also have this amazing Santa Claus, okay? So he would look awesome on it as well, okay? He would look great. I wanted a Merry Christmas shirt because I'm going to wear this for Christmas. If it's not too hot, you never know with the weather down here. But this would also be super fun to do for a shirt. Or, y'all remember... we still have some at our store, and I had thought about using this, but then I was like, nah, I don't think so. The dresses, okay? Remember, I love to do dresses. I wear these dresses all the time. The top part is a great place to do any, most of our, you could fit a lot on this, okay? But this 9x9 would fit perfect on these amazing, these are from Walmart, okay? These are the Time and True Walmart dresses with the pockets. I love these things. I have them for every season. I have them for football, everything. Wait. No, you washed one with the, oh, no, I washed Jim's uniform with the shawl. His Nomex pants, girl, I washed with the shawl. That's what I washed with the shawl. Yeah. Hey, girl. Hey, Dorothy. I'm glad to hear it, friend. I'm glad you're doing well. So anyway, this is another one. Okay, I did not have this one in that cart link, but this one is just called Santa Claus. Okay, I am pretty sure he's still available. I will also tell you, with the Santa Claus, we have a digital file. Y'all, you can use that digital file on your laser printers, your Cricuts, things like that, to print out to match this transfer, which I think is amazing. So you could print out or, you know, cut a piece of laser and use that on top of it and use your transfer paste on top. Or your Cricut, I think you can, a lot of people do, cut it out and use, like, you could either use the chalkboard stuff, you know, and use it on it. I don't know, because my Cricut's up there. It's just a pretty piece sitting on my desk. Here's the other Santa Claus I wanted to show you, just because I had it. These are all on sale. All the ones I'm showing you are on major sale. This is from last year. I love this one. It's called Believe Santa. This one is our large C-size transfer. But y'all, I do love this one. It's really, really pretty. I love the script behind it. And if you remember, last year, we did do it online. Okay, I did this. This is one of our shiplap boards, okay, and you can see the red. Well, I took this off. I cleaned it because if you remember, we had done this and we had it on here, okay? So we put it on here. Maybe I've got it backwards. Hold on. I don't know. It'll fit somehow on here. But anyway, I had it on here and I kind of did just like a 3D, and we did that on live. This is also available. This is just our cutout to match that transfer, okay? So just a couple of little cute Santa options for you that I absolutely love. Hey, Kathy. Okay, so y'all, we are going to lay this down, and when you are working with fabric, okay, and not with a surface like a wood or something like that, you are not going to fuzz our transfers. Our transfers are silkscreen transfers, okay? They're sticky silkscreen transfers. So when you are working with wood or a different kind of surface, you do not want to have them so sticky where they'll pull off maybe paint or something like that, so you would fuzz them. When you're working with your fabric, you want those things to stick. Okay, you want them to stick down so that that paste or that ink will not slide up under this, okay? Because this is more, it's a material feeling. And then, like I said, everywhere you see through is silk screening, all right? It's a professional silk screening. So let's do this, y'all. This is going to be pretty simple. Again, I'm just using white ink on it. My ink's gotten a little, or my white's gotten a little bit dry, okay? So little bit of distilled water, okay, just to kind of reconstitute, rehydrate. Maybe I need a little bit of distilled water, seeing as how, you know, my skin's looking a little peaked. Lord, shouldn't have said, man, you look sick in your eyes. And then, you know, you're feeling bad because you're just like, you know, I don't have a fever or anything. Like, I don't feel like I'm contagious. I have just ear infections. You know what I mean? Like, nothing. Anyway, I'm not going to go into all the detail, but that's all I have. And it also could be, I have psoriasis in my ears, and it's really bad right now because the heat, we've had to turn our heat on, and that kind of exacerbates it. So anyway, y'all know over 50, you start talking about your ailments, right? Well, welcome to the ailment show. All right. All right. A little bit more. Hey, Lori. Thank you, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank y'all. Y'all be watching tomorrow. We got some big news hitting from Chalk. So stay tuned tomorrow. Have your eyes open. Even if you're sick in them, have your eyes open. Watch on my page for the post to come through. It'll be super awesome. Just be ready to be odd. Cannot wait. Okay, here we go. So your paste or your ink should really be the consistency of a Greek yogurt, okay? That smooth, silky feeling. Not thick, not chunky, nothing like that. It should be a smooth finish like this, or a smooth feeling. Now again, I'm doing the whole thing in white because this green, you know, I feel like that's pretty much what's going to show up on it. So, I ain't got no sense. Okay. I'm going to use this is our small squeegee. I don't use it a whole lot, but when I've got a larger surface, I'm going to do one color on, especially with inking. I like to use it because when you're inking, you want to go in one direction, okay? You don't want to, you try not to go in 50 million directions, all right? If you're going up and down like I am, you want to stay up and down. You don't want to go diagonal. You don't want to go side to side, if at all possible. Sometimes the design, you have to, but if you can keep from it, it keeps the consistency kind of going with your paste. Also, it keeps from that possibility to run up under there, okay? It just kind of, I think what it does is it kind of keeps the smooth balance of that transfer, not doing this, you know, if you're going kind of all over. Now, like on the bottom, I'm going to go from bottom to top, and that I've found is fine. Now, listen, the more and more you do this, the better you get. It's just like with anything else. Practice, practice, practice. When I first started doing this, I just got some cheap fabric instead of trying to, you know, ruin an expensive sweatshirt or even a t-shirt. I just got some cheap fabric and I just did some small little projects, you know, and really worked with it and really felt how it felt when it came out right. Kind of remembered you don't have to press hard, you know, you're kind of just doing a smooth, kind of easy gliding over the surface, you know. And then when you're taking off your excess, you're doing the same thing. You don't want to press really hard with our inks because, again, I don't want it to run up under that transfer, okay, and give me some smudges. I'm not trying to have a smudge, okay? I think we're good. I did put it on thick. I like to put ours on thick. Hey, Jacqueline. Hey, Roberta. How are you, girl? Oh, Roberta, why? Why we do it? Girl, why? Why we like that? Mom. Mom, why'd you say that? Is that because I don't know why I said, there ain't no telling what I said. Y'all, look how sweet this is. I love this, y'all. Pull up very slowly. I would say, I would say, try to pull it from one side to the other, you know, kind of, if you're going to do it from the middle or the middle this way. It makes, it's just, make sure that your transfer doesn't get stretched or torn or anything, especially if it's sticking really tight. 9 times out of 10 with this, it's not. But you also don't want it to fold over on itself. So just try to pull it up as easy as you can. And if you pull slowly like I did, I can also see if I missed anything, okay? I can see if I missed anything, and I can lay that back down gently and go over it again. So, yes, y'all, please pray for our friend Dee Dee's family. They had a tragic loss of a young fella. So let's keep them in our prayers. Hey, Hannah. Hey, hey, hey. Y'all, look how cute this is. Isn't this fun? This is just, I'm loving it. This is going to be a great Christmas sweater. Now, on the video, I'm seeing on screen, it looks like the white turned green. In person, it's very, very white. Okay, so basically, I mean, it's just giving shadows on the video, but it is definitely very white, okay? So, again, I'm going to let this dry overnight. I'm going to leave this sticky mat in here. Dry overnight. I will pull the sticky mat out, and I will use my heat press on it. Put my parchment paper down, put my heat press on it for 30 seconds at 305, flip it wrong side out, parchment paper, heat set, 305 for 30 seconds, and then I'm good to go. So, anyway, oh, yeah, Mom, I know I'm sick. Mom, I look sick through the eye. Look, I had a little girl tell me over at Tractor Supply, ma'am, are you okay? You look sick in your eyes. Or, ma'am, she said, ma'am, you don't look like you feel good. I said, well, I have double ear infections. I don't feel really good. But yeah. Then she said, well, you look sick in your eyes. I mean, I put a little eye makeup on to try to make it better, but you know how it is. It's just whatever it is. Dee Dee, I got this from Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply. I love this sweatshirt, y'all. I grabbed it and I was like, oh my gosh. They had it for half off. They're regularly $30. They're a $30 sweatshirt. This thing is made very well. It's called Molly Yeh. Y-E-H. Molly Yeh. Molly Yeh, Molly Yeh, something. But it has I love the pleats in here. So anyway, y'all, tonight's word again is holiday. If you want to get all of the supplies that I use and all the information about our 12 days of Christmas that's going on, do not miss those. They're a great opportunity to get some of these products. You know, we're going to have Valentine's coming. We're going to have Easter coming. So all these holidays are coming that are gift giving and decorating. And so keep all that in mind, because some of these items, maybe not so much Santa, but there are some of the transfers that are versatile and able to be used all year long and for different holidays. So keep that in mind as well. But anyway, I love y'all. Yes, Judy. Yes, most certainly it will. And right now you can join Perks for $1. So I'm just saying that's amazing. And you'll get your 30% off retail cost. So yes, go and join that, because tomorrow, I'm just going to say, you might want that 30% off with the new things coming out. Thank you, Cindy Pierce. Right, Dee Dee? Take my sick eyes to bed. Eyes. I mean, it's almost kind of like, you know, the other part of the body, you know, take your sick. Anyway, y'all, I'm delusional. I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow night for another fun project. I'm hoping that I can come on and show y'all some of the new stuff and, you know, not be so delirious. Love y'all. See y'all.